Imagine this. You're flying over the Andes Mountains, surrounded by teammates full of life and excitement. Suddenly, a violent jolt, a deafening roar, and then silence. This isn't a movie scene. This was the terrifying reality for a Uruguayan rugby team on October 13, 1972. Their plane crashed into the heart of one of the world's most desolate mountain ranges. Out of 45 people on board, only a handful survived the initial impact. What followed was a 72-day ordeal that would push the limits of human endurance and morality. The survivors found themselves stranded at over 11,000 feet, with no warm clothing, no medical supplies, and barely any food. The freezing temperatures at night were relentless, and the stark white landscape offered no hope of rescue. Days turned into weeks. Their meager food supply ran out, and the gnawing hunger became an enemy as formidable as the cold. They listened to a small transistor radio, desperately clinging to the hope of a rescue mission. But then, the most soul-crushing news came. The search had been called off. They were presumed dead. Abandoned by the world, they faced a decision that haunts humanity's darkest corners. To survive, they had to consume the flesh of their deceased friends. It was a heart-wrenching choice, a pact made between the living and the dead to ensure that someone, anyone, would make it out alive to tell their story. This act, born of sheer desperation, was their only path to survival. Finally, after 2 months of unimaginable hardship, two of the strongest survivors, Nando Parado and Roberto Canessa, decided to do the impossible. They trekked for 10 days across the treacherous mountain peaks with no mountaineering gear. Their incredible journey led them to a Chilean shepherd, a symbol of hope in a world that had given up on them. The rescue of the remaining 14 survivors was nothing short of a miracle. Their story isn't just about survival. It's a profound testament to the strength of the human spirit, the bonds of friendship, and the agonizing choices people make when faced with the ultimate test. It forces us to ask ourselves, what would we do to live? Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible tales of survival and human resilience. See you next time.